Hey guys, welcome back to Wealth Creation Ideas. This is Mo, and today we're going to talk about Palantir technology. In this video, we're going to do an in-depth analysis of company's financial and operational performance and an assessment of the fair valuation of the stock price. So let's get into it. Before we dive into the financial performance of Palantir, I want to go over one variable that is very important to the growth of the company, and that is the big data. The simple way to understand big data, it's a collection of structured, unstructured data points that continues to grow exponentially. And as the companies have more and more of these data points, they need more sophisticated tools to analyze it. And that's where Palantir comes in. Palantir software platforms leverage that big data to develop insights and drive efficiencies for the companies. And big data is growing. From 2020 to 2025, the big data grew from 64 zettabytes to 200 zettabytes. And for reference, 1 zettabyte is equal to 1 billion terabytes. The rate of growth in big data is continued to go on and on for next decades to come. And this is directly linked to the growth story for Palantir. But before we move forward, I request you to like, subscribe, and comment on the channel so that we continue to produce videos like this in future. Companies' revenues demonstrated a significant growth, exceeding 20% year over year in last 3 quarters. But there is one specific segment that I want to focus on, that is US commercial customers, which grew from 59 in Q3 2021 to 295 in Q2 2024. And that is a bit of a change in company strategies to not just sell the full platform to high value customers, but rather sell specific module to the smaller customers. To me, this is a leading indicator in terms of where the revenues are going to be in the future. Because not all the newly onboarded customers are fully monetized. And second, there is always a bigger probability to upsell to the existing customers. Not only company has a strong year over year growth in the revenue, but the company's revenue is distributed very well between government and commercial, with government making over 50% of the company's revenue. That helps because governmental revenue is non-cyclical in nature, and it is secures the top line when the economy is not doing very well. In the recent years, the company's operating leverage continues to improve, wherein the revenues are growing at a much faster pace than the operating expenses. In the 3 months ended June 2024, the revenue grew year over year by 27%, when the expenses only grew by 7%. That puts company in a very good position to turn to profitability as sales continues to grow. Company operates in a strong liquidity position with over $4 billion of cash and cash equivalents, no debt, and operating close to $150 million of adjusted free cash flow each quarter, which will continue to grow as the revenue grows. Company's liquidity can be stronger. Company continues to provide a very positive outlook on the guidance, with a revenue guidance for full year 2024 close to 2.75 billion, commercial revenue, US commercial revenue growth close to 47%, adjusted income from operations in the neighborhood of $1 billion, and free cash flows from 800 million to $1 billion for the full year. Very positive. With all the positives so far, I just want you guys to be cautious about two key things for this company. Number one, the stock price has already baked in some of these high expectations related to the growth in revenue. So any miss on the revenue can have a very negative impact on the share. And secondly, there are other solutions which are slowly catching up with AI, machine learning, data analytics, which can pose a challenge to the growth of this company in the long run. With all the analysis so far, let's dive into how do I feel about the valuation of the company and where the stock price is headed. The stock is currently traded at $31. That equates to a market cap of around $69.5 billion. The stock had a nice run up from April 2023 when it fell all the way to $9, $10 to all the way up to $31 as of August 2024. From a valuation standpoint, I stay very bullish on the company. And for this stock, I have done two valuations. One is on a conservative side and one is on an aggressive side, using a sales to price multiple approach. with forward sales of around $2 billion. On a conservative side, a multiple of 20x, which very well reflects the growth potential of the company. And on an aggressive side, a multiple of 30x. The company's valuation is between 40 to 60 billion. With 2.4 billion outstanding shares, I expect the share price to be in the range of 70 to $25, right? Now, that being said, obviously there is a high level of uncertainty which is attached to this company because of exponential growth and competitiveness. That being said, at $31, I might not be willing to open a position at this point in time. I'll try to see if the stock price corrects within the range that I came up with from 17 to $25, or company comes up with any new information that warrants a higher premium on the stock price. That being said, I will not buy into the hype, but I will look for that correction or any set of new information. There are quite a few other interesting companies in this space for which I will be doing an analysis in the coming days. So if you don't want to miss some of those analysis, I will be covering CrowdStrike. I will most likely cover Snowflake and few other technology companies. Do subscribe to the channel so that you stay informed of all the new videos. Till next video, goodbye.